Thank you, Miss Cox, for taking time out of your day to come visit with me about Ariana. First of all, I want to let you know that Ariana is such a joy to have in my classroom.
Thank you.
She's always ready to go and prepared and always wanting to answer the questions, whether she's right or wrong. She's always energetic about the class, and I just love it about her.
Oh, that's good to hear.
We met earlier in the fall, and I don't know if you remember, but in her writing, we it was more informational. It was today I went to school, today I ate breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
But as the years progressed, her writing now, you will see that she's using more voice text with expression and punctuation.
Mm-hmm.
She is expressing her characters in her story writing. Like today, I was excited.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that she's having a little trouble with is her punctuation.
Yeah.
She like here she could have used an exclamation mark and she didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Even some of her capitalization, every once in a while she's having a little problem there.
Right.
But as far as the elaboration and detail of her story, it's very well. She's doing a good job with that.
Good. Yeah, I know we've had to work with her on her punctuation and talking to her about that and doing some examples, and she seemed to catch on right there towards the end about her punctuation marks. Anyway.
Yeah, and something you can do at home is when y'all are talking, when you ask her a question or you're making a statement and use a question, ask her, okay, now what punctuation would go at the end of that sentence? Or was that a statement or was that a question?
Oh.
And just work with her at home when you're talking to her, and that'll help her too.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We also have done some, in her reading, her fluency is above average.
Right.
I also tested them on their benchmark words, and out of 25, she got all 25 of them right.
Right.
So she's doing really good in that area. We just took our benchmark on all math, science, and social studies. Her math skills are, let me show you here. Her math grade is 85. She knows her multiplication, but and she's really good with adding, but she's still having trouble with subtracting.
Okay.
One suggestion you can do at home is maybe if you're in the kitchen cooking with her and y'all have a plate of cookies, and then maybe little brother comes in and takes a cookie, you can tell her, okay, now how many cookies do we have? He took how many cookies away?
Mm-hmm.
Just use daily stuff at home to help her understand
Okay.
how things are taken away and subtracting.
Okay.
Everything else we're doing in math, she's doing good on. Her science, she's got a 92 on her benchmark.
Mm-hmm.
She understands about the planets and the way the plants are grown here on Earth. Some stuff you could do at home with her is maybe plant a garden and let her see herself grow a tomato plant or something like that.
Right.
Or as far as the planets and stuff, maybe take her outside at night and y'all can search for certain ones. She knows what they kind of look like as far as night skies and what seasons they're out.
Yeah, we do like to go outside at night because living out in the country, we can see the stars and it's really bright, and she likes to do that.
That's good. Her social studies is about average for this age group. She has a basic concept. But she just kind of lacks interest in the subject.
Mm-hmm.
She does well when on her test and her worksheets, and when we talk about it, it's like she knows the answers, but it's not very interesting to her.
Mm-hmm.
And she does like the different cultures, but she's just not showing much interest in that. Something you could do at home is maybe give her y'all could try different foods, and then go to the map and say, okay, well, and point to which country that food came from.
Yeah.
That might get her interest a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Her reading, I showed you her assessment on that. That's above average. And just keep reading to her at home and listening to her as she reads, and help her with that. But she's pretty much got that down, and she even comprehends what she's reading.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she likes to read.
In her writing, she does well in her writing. I showed you a couple examples of that.
Mm-hmm.
She puts the story together well, and she just needs help with her punctuation. That's basically it on that.
Yeah, we've been working on that.
So, Um, she's just an awesome student and doing really good in my class, and it's a blessing to have her.
Well, thank you.
And let me make sure I give you a big. Okay, well, do you have any other questions for me, Miss Cox?
Not that I can think of. You really went over everything pretty well and gave me some examples of what maybe we could do at home to help her, and we'll try that.
Okay, well, thank you for coming today. If you need anything, I sent home a letter with my number. You can just call me, and I'll be happy to help you with anything that you need or any questions that you have.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you, Miss Barnett.